So today we're back to the master problem. Obviously this is the state of play with the clutch pedal. Yeah, there's no master connected to it. I mean, the master's right up there. I've bled it out with the setup that I had before, but it just weren't right. It was still bending over to the right, and I didn't want to snap that because it's brand new. So I'm going to go with the Mark Webb design. I've just got to quickly clean all this shit up, get that wiring out of my way, get a nice ball to lay down on so I can literally just lay in here, and then we're going to start measuring and cutting and making a bit of CAD up, you know. Tonight's going to be a long one because tonight's the last night I can use the workshop at night, if that makes sense. But I'll still be doing Saturdays, because today's basically the last two nights that I've been here. It's been no good. I've been having a load of ag with the clutch master because the design that I had was no good. It just kept trying to bend it over to the right and snap it. So tonight I'm going to make one up, I'm going to extend that shifter, and then it'll be able to move under its own power. But then I've got to do a diff mount and all that, but I'll do that another day. That's not, do you know what I mean? But yeah, let's get this clutch master bracket made up, and then we can move on to the shifter. Right, so just quickly, because I couldn't film it last night because you couldn't see it, but well, there's the new slave. That's mounted to the column, and then this whole bracket is like a double-sided bracket with a pin at the back. Drilled a hole in the pedal, there's a pin on the back of the pedal to that double bracket type thing. I've got the master rigged up on the bracket, got the clutch pipe in, got it bled out. So moment of truth. I haven't got a gear stick, so what I've got to do is use the rod that the gear stick would go onto. I've got to pull that, because I'm guessing first you push the gear stick first forward, and the bottom of it pulls out. So I'm guessing if I pull it back, that's first. So I'm going to pull it back with my foot on the clutch, and then hopefully it don't shoot forward and it's bled out alright. There's a little bit of end play at the top of the pedal, but hopefully that's nothing. Alright, so yeah, let's give it a go. I'll put me heavy arm water bottle cap on the vacuum line. I've been battling with this, yeah, for 3 nights. I'll put the first night clip in and the second night clip in. I won't put the whole video that I filmed because it was just like little dibs and dabs. But this one probably won't be a very long video. So yeah, that's it. It moves under its own power, sort of, to an extent. It's got no gear stick. So the next thing I'll be filming, which I'll probably put in with this video, is me mounting the chassis mount shifter, so I can actually get it into gear. Still loads to do. See you another day. Got goods for today. Stinks. Right, today we're going to get a shifter in, so we can actually put it into first and reverse. So today what I've got to do is, my clutch was working alright this morning, so that's good. Where is the shifter? There it is. Today I've got to mount this in that hole. but obviously the hole is humongous. So I've got to take this bracket off for the hydro, and then I've got to cut a bit of plate out, which I'll probably weld on top so it sits a little bit higher to avoid the prop, because the linkage of the BM box is quite close to this prop. I'll get this off. Great. Right, so I got that off. That was a nightmare. Just left me loads of space. I've got my plate cut out, measured out where I need to drill the holes. Makes you laugh, doesn't it? Been wearing my goggles while I've been cutting but not drilling. Just started fucking drilling. I've got a bit of metal in my eye. Always wear your goggles. I was going to see, yeah, if I could get away with it just having a hole in the middle, but on the bottom of the top plate for the shifter, so the actual shifter mechanism bit, there's like a ridge, and it's got to sit in that, like recessed, so it has got to be circle. It's nigh on there, it's just I've got to do it to that mark that I had before, otherwise it just won't fit. Slight problem, the bolts are way too short, so I'm going to see if, no, they'll still be well too short. I'll see if the bolts that I've got, fit these nuts. So if they do, then happy days, because they're a lot longer. Let's have a look. Yeah, they fit, and they're a hell of a lot longer. Look. Well, I say a hell of a lot. They're a little bit longer. We'll see how we get on. Now, the problem with these, yeah, we had this problem with Tangi's colour as well. You can't really get that nut tight, because all you're relying on is someone to hold the shifter. I'm probably going to do this up, it's going to need adjusting. The other thing is, this is off an E36, this shifter, so this hole needs to be dremeled out a bit, because the 46 rod is bigger. So I'm going to do that now. Yeah, oh, I'm not going to believe this. Right, so I've got to extend this rod that comes off the box, 35mm, yeah. I just so happen to have, yeah, a bit of rod that fits perfectly inside of that hole for the rod. So my thinking is, obviously, I don't need it that long, but cut this down, slide it, and then slide it to a point. Obviously I've got to get that right, but slide it to a point where it's 35mm dead on, and then it's perfect. So at the minute, I've got its perfect distance, clamped and straight. So now I just need to tack it up. Should I test fit it? Yeah, just to be safe. My battery died. I just got to drill this hole out, and then I can weld the rest of that up and put it in, and then I've got to weld it to the car. So I'll see you once that's nigh and done. I've got to make this quick because the battery's about to die on the camera.
I've got the shifter mounted. I would show you, but that's my handbrake in a minute. I went to pull it forward, look, you can see where I went to pull it forward. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's quite dark. I snapped the diff housing because I ain't got a mount on it yet. So that's snapped, so my next one is get a reinforced diff housing and then make a diff mount, and then it'll be able to move under its own power, but it just won't have any wiring rigged up yet. So we're almost there, we're getting there. I'll need a set of coilovers as well. So I'm going to speak to, I think his name's Fletch Fab on Insta. I know he does them, so I'm going to speak to him, get that done, and then get some coilovers. So yeah, in the next video, that'll probably be what it is. I'll see you in the next video.